Let's begin on a rather sad note with the deaths of a medical doctor, Wire Diasco, in an elevator accident in the General Hospital on Lagos Island. The state government has set up a panel to investigate the tragic incident. In the statement, the state government said it received the news of the doctor's death with shock, noting that the inquiry by a team of officials from the State Ministry of Health, the Lagos State Health Service Commission, the Lagos State Safety Commission, and the Certified Lift and Vertical Transportation Equipment Experts has commenced. This is quite unfortunate. This lady went to Babcock University and going through housemanship and another promising doctor for her to die the way he died out of, I don't know, maybe carelessness or negligence on the part of the management of that hospital.
Yes, it's really unfortunate. Nobody deserves to die in that manner. If an equipment that is frequently used in an hospital has some issues, the responsible hospital management has to quickly address the problem, fix it before certifying it fit for people to use. But if people complained, because that's what the doctors are saying, that they had complained about that lift for some time, nothing happened. People were just using it, and she had used the lift, the purpose of going to the ground floor to pick food that was sent to her through a dispatch rider, and then the lift fell from the 10th floor. No one deserves to die in that form. I can understand why the doctors are very angry and resorted to go
on strike.
At the General Hospital on Lagos Island Maternity Hospital, the hospital they call Baby Factory.
Honestly,
because there's nowhere else where children are delivered like that hospital. And of course, the Manchester Children's Hospital as well. They've gone on strike now out of anger over what has happened.
Busy facility like that.
Accidents happen. But the point that we are making is, if there is a fault complained about, you have to move quickly to address that fault. You don't have to wait until the unwanted happens. So this is what has happened. No parent will spend so much money to train a child. The child begins to work in a public hospital, and this happens. No one wants to see this sort of thing happen. And,
very painful for the parents.
It's extremely painful for everyone. You can imagine if it's your own child that was in the lift. It could happen to anybody. It could just happen to anybody. It could even happen to the senior management of the same hospital.
Yes.
Because when calamity will strike, nobody can tell. We just have to do our best to ensure that this sort of things do not happen. While we appeal to the doctors to get back to work, because going on strike, yes, you are sending a message. But at the end of the day, innocent people will suffer. The children that they bring to that hospital will suffer. The women who need care will suffer. So the Lagos State government says it's investigating this matter. I believe and I expect that heads should roll.
Yeah.
But I don't know what really is the problem with Nigerian officials, even at federal level. They are reluctant to let heads roll. Where people, out of negligence, cause this sort of thing to happen, heads should roll. That's my view. And I'm being very objective on this. I believe that somebody must be punished for this.
We don't have maintenance culture.
Yes.
There are things to acquire the lifts in all strata, or facilities and everything. Go to or most of the public institutions, you see dilapidated infrastructure across the board. There's no way to maintain things. So this is even life-threatening.
Exactly. And our lack of maintenance culture gets us burnt this way, you know. The lift, the condition of the lift signaled a disaster waiting to happen. People had complained. They said that the lift ordinarily should be able to take 8 people, but 2 people were only able to enter most times, and it will stop. Sometimes they had to use their hand to open it at some point. The lift will not, the door will not open automatically or close automatically and all of that. And then complaints had been made. I'm very sure that it wasn't that the management wanted someone to die. I mean, they weren't set out to get someone killed. It was just negligence. The negligence that is characteristic of Nigerian officials, people in public service. And like Jide said, the heads have to roll, you know. But I think we should just have a culture that prevents, as much as possible, disaster. Instead of now saying, okay, let's impose sanctions on people who hurt. Yes, there's a place for sanctions, but some of these things are not necessary. If we take care to avoid these things, then there will be no need for an investigative team or a probe team coming up to investigate. But let them do their work and let people who are culpable be punished.